everyone, GameGoddessFee here. I'm back today with more Ace Attorney. I was on mute. But yeah. Hey Leonardo, how's it going? You're here for Ace Attorney. I'm glad to have you here tonight. All right, so we're gonna end the case tonight, you guys. It's probably gonna be a little long, but we're gonna end it. I hope you all enjoy it. Thank you for watching. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and a subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'd appreciate it. All right. Yeah, I was talking on mute. You said, let's go. Okay. You're right.
I don't think he has context for this either, so this is gonna be random.
He might be a Ace fan.
Have you looked at all 200 of our?
Oh, we have Ace Attorney.
You saved over it.
Oh, what
you saved over the save file.
Oh my God.
No.
Why didn't he back up out of his? Why didn't you back up out of?
It. We gotta play the whole case all over again. I just didn't hear you go.
Why do you play so much? You had me thinking I done messed the whole case
up. You
up.
didn't mess up, but you didn't mess up that bad. Here you go.
Why you play so much? It's hold on, I didn't read the case. I'm sitting up here in the middle of reading the case, and you do that stuff.
Okay, in my defense, I was playing it last night. And I just left down the save screen.
We got Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice, Turnabout, Storyteller, Trial Day 1, the fourth one.
The fourth one.
All right, play guitar, band hero.
Yo, you think I can get you that guitar?
You know what? I used to play it used to be a SpongeBob game like that on my phone. I used to play that all the time. I used to like that game. Yeah. It was sort of like that. May 13th, District Court courtroom number 4.
Here we go.
Now that the sweet buns have arrived, this court is back in session. You know what? That they put a little twist to her song. There's a guy that plays the what does Gavin play? I guess he played this is like a guitar. He was in one of the cases where he used to play his guitar all the time in the courtroom. My light keep going out for some reason, you guys. I may need a new ring light. Okay, let's go. Go on, you Indo. Eat up. Nice flavor. You can really taste the sake. That was delicious.
Yes, unique sweetness and the faint aroma of sake. Yet, I hardly think that anyone could pass out from eating something like this. What's the matter, you Nindo?
What's his name again? You Nintendo!
What's the matter, you Indo? You're not afraid of a tiny manju, are you?
Or are you scared of how many calories it has?
Don't be ridiculous! A sweet little snack like this couldn't possibly... I mean, it could never. Less bleating, more eating, witness! Fine! Whatever! You... See? I told you! It don't affect me in the slightest!
We might be a lightweight, but come on! Nobody's dead light!
Seriously, nobody gets drunk off of one little bun.
Where the one guy at? Is that him? It looks like it worked. Oh my, witness. Please tell the court your name and occupation. Hmm? What?
Hmm? My name is Owen. I'm 5.
You're 5 years old?
Am I in trouble? Please don't yell at me. Oh.
He's you in those Fort personality?
I'd hardly think a child like him could have a motive to murder the victim. And even if he had a motive, could he have actually committed the murder?
That's a very good point. Owen does appear to be very timid and weak. Ooh.
It seems the defense was hoping this hidden personality would be the real killer. But now that he is standing here before us, it is clear that none of you those personalities can be the killer.
Eek! Where can I even go from here?
Shisho!
Owen, do you know something about what happened to your master? Come on, buddy. Won't you tell Auntie Athena what happened?
What
a scary lady!
I'm not scary. Look, it's Auntie's big smile. Tell me about your master, please. Pretty please, with sugar on top.
Okay. Shisho was super nice. He always played with me. Just like a real grandpa. I loved Shisho.
You're ring like how he did his own shit.
Athena, do you sense anything behind his words?
I sense his sadness. Sadness so pure, it's heart-rending. What's that? Heart-rending? Heart-rending. That's a heart-rending. I sense his sadness. Sadness so pure, it's heart-rending, but no discord. Prosecutor Sopmighty is right. Is it the killer?
But then, don't you find it odd?
Find what odd?
Let's review what we've learned so far. Uendo rearranged the Karate courts to pin the blame on Bucky.
Well, that's because the original message implicated Owen. But Owen is only 5 years old and absolutely adores Master Toledo.
Exactly. The other 3 personalities also have no motive for murder. If Owen isn't the true culprit, then the person who first laid out the cards
probably wouldn't have been Master Toledo. So then who did it? Defense. Did the appearance of Owen help you figure anything out? Yes, Your Honor. I know who it was that first laid out the Karuda cards.
Karuda.
But I thought it was the victim, right? No, Your Honor. I don't believe it was. The one who first arranged the Karuto cards on the table was none other than
Pearls! Pearl Pie!
you in those fifth personality?
Yeah, this is fifth one. He got a fifth one in there.
Hold on. How many he got?
It's the true killer. That was not. He doesn't have a fifth one.
I thought that was the fifth one.
No, boy, he doesn't have a fifth one.
The true killer. I believe the person who laid the cards out is the very person who killed Typhoon Tornado.
How quickly you move on to a new target when your Owen theory proves false! You Polkunkin!
I don't know what a peacock is, but I know I am definitely not one. And before you start with the sermons, why don't you hear me out? Yes, let's hear the defense's reasoning. Please proceed, Miss Sykes. But if you are bluffing, I won't go easy on you. I understand, Your Honor. Now, then, please recall the original crime scene. Who did the Karuto card's name when the scene was discovered? Let's see. I believe they implicated the defendant, Bookie Wet. That's right. But we then found out that the message originally read Owen 4th. Which implicated the young boy Owen. Exactly, and the person who rearranged the cards was undoubtedly Uendo.
Uendo may have kept silent, but we can be sure he already knew his master was dead. His tampering with the crime scene using the TV all but proves it. I confess. I tampered with the crime scene. The reason Uendo rearranged the cards and moved the TV was because he saw the Owen 4th message and was convinced Owen had committed the crime.
Right on, Prosecutor Blackwell. It would seem that Owen and the other 3 personalities don't share the same memories.
But really, there is no 4th personality. It's just the 3 of us in here.
Uendo feared that Owen had killed Master Tornado, so he tried to hide Owen from us.
But it turns out, Owen is but a 5-year-old child, incapable of hurting a fly, let alone his beloved master.
So naturally, the culprit must be somebody else. And this somebody else, the true killer, tried to pin a crime on Owen. Blackwell always got Taka's feathers in his mouth. I see. That does make sense.
Objection! Here you go again, I gotta do the scene. This is not but conjecture, composed of half-truths and fantasy. Who then do you maintain murdered the victim?
I believe Owen might know something about that.
Objection! I refuse to allow such impromptu testimony, and from a 5-year-old no less. Such a young child is incapable of producing anything coherent.
Objection!
But
Your desperation is disgraceful. You should realize when to let go and move. Oh wait, I think this is
that's Owen, eh?
I saw it. I saw Shisho getting.
Owen, you do know something, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh my, is it true? If so, we must have Owen testify immediately. Don't you agree, Prosecutor Tatmati?
Ugh.
It's all right, Owen. Go ahead and tell us what you know. Witness testimony. Witness testimony. I saw it.
Shisho was standing with a knife in his hand. Blood was dripping onto Shisho's face, getting it all red. I couldn't move at all. I was so scared, I passed out.
That don't make sense. This is eyewitness testimony from the moment of the murder. There was no blood, was it? Owen, can you tell us anything else about what you saw?
I was so scared. So scared.
Oh, Owen! His emotions are spiraling out of control. Something must have really frightened him. Is he all right? His emotions are running wild because he's trying to recall something frightening to him. I recommend a therapy session right away. I see. Yes, please do whatever you can to help the poor boy. Will do, Your Honor. I better find the cause of these out-of-control emotions pronto.
Get that boy in therapy right now, Athena. Put him in the chair. Still got the thing in his mouth. What's good? This the same check we just read. Go ahead, read it again.
Shisho was standing with a knife in his hand. Blood was dripping onto Shisho's face, getting it all red. I couldn't move at all. I was so scared, I passed out. You just scared? That's just what is that? Sad?
Yeah. So you have to probe something that's in the vision, like something that you can see.
The blood?
Yeah.
Yeah. Blood was dripping down onto Shisho's face.
Blood? I don't remember seeing any blood in the crime scene photos. Besides, if the victim was standing upright, how could blood drip down onto his face?
As I expected, all we managed to obtain from this child is a tale he dreamt up.
Ugh. I guess it's a little weird for blood to drip onto the victim's face if he I guess it is a little weird for blood to drip onto the victim's face if he was standing up. Oh, that's still me.
Yeah.
Unless it dripped down from the ceiling or something. What do you think, Simon?
I don't know. Owen's one confused and upset kid right now, so who knows how accurate his memory is. Maybe it's time for that thing instead.
Huh? What thing?
The thing in your cohorts do. Oh my god, that thing you and your cohorts do. What do you call it? Rotate your thinking around.
Oh, you mean turn your thinking around?
Yes, whatever. It's the same thing either way.
Oh, it isn't? Whoever heard of rotating your thinking? I mean, rotate is... Hey, wait a minute.
What?
You know what, Simon? In this case, I think rotate just might work perfectly after all.
Come again?
All I have to do is rotate things by 90 degrees. When he saw his master, Owen must have been...
Do
Lying on the floor.
Then.
Yep.
Owen must have been lying on the floor when he witnessed his master's murder. What? That's the conclusion I arrived at when I rotated my thinking by 90 degrees. Which means that all of the visuals in my matrix were off by 90 degrees. And this means Master Tonino was also lying on the floor, which solves another mystery. And which mystery is that? The mystery of how blood could have been dripping onto the victim's face. It becomes much easier to imagine how that could happen if he was lying down, like someone bleeding onto Master Tonino from somewhere up above him.
I remember now! Somebody was sitting up on top of Shisho!
So trying to recall his master's bloody killer is what spooked Owen originally. The blood that stained the victim's face red came from the person sitting on top of him. The victim was holding a knife, so he likely nicked his attacker as he was fighting back.
This means his assailant was injured on their face somewhere, like the forehead, perhaps.
Assuming the victim and his attacker were face to face, then yes.
I see. So that's what happened. But if I recall correctly, the accused has a fresh bandage on his forehead, does he not? That's injury of Mr. Wetz. It's conclusive evidence that he committed this murder!
Why? Yeah, I always come back to her.
Yep.
I always come back to the defense.
It seems you have dug yourself into a pit you cannot crawl out of.
No! Even though I figured out the reason for Owen's out-of-control emotions, all I did was raise further suspicion against my own client. What do I do now?
What's the matter? You weren't thinking of throwing in the towel, were you?
But it looks so bad for Bucky. I mean, he had both motive and opportunity. Plus, he has that injury on his forehead.
Your Honor, I sense that the defense is finally ready to let it go and move on.
Well, Miss Sykes, I understand that you don't want to give up on your client, but I won't allow you to prolong this trial without a good reason.
Well, that lawyer did her best, but all the signs point to the defendant's guilt. Maybe it's time she gave up. She tried everything she could.
I really don't want to back down, but...
Silence!
Mathena, are you having doubts about Bucky's innocence?
I wouldn't say that. It's just...
Do you remember what you said to Bucky earlier this morning? You mean, you believe me, ma'am?
Of course, no matter what, I'll believe in you to the very end.
Were those just empty words?
Of course not. It's just that all the cards stacked up. It's just that all the cards are stacked up against us. Anyway, I said it wrong.
Are you still stuck on that line of thinking? Motive, opportunity, and an injury to his forehead! Is that all it takes to make you stop believing in your client? Tell me again, who are you to Bucky?
I'm his Miss Chickadee lawyer.
Then do your duty and believe in him until the very end!
I will. Simon's absolutely right. I'm Bucky's lawyer, and he's depending on me. Defense team, please, no fighting in my courtroom. The defense is ready to resume, Your Honor. Prosecutor Blackwell was just giving me a pep talk, that's all.
This would be the...
Thank you, Prosecutor.
I didn't do it for your sake. I did it for the future of Wet Soba.
Yeah, I got it. The defense would like to now continue with Owen's therapy session. Owen, would you be all right with that?
Okay. So, somebody was sitting on top of Shisho, bleeding from their head, and smooshing something in the Shisho's face!
That's funny.
What is it?
I still hear discord in Owen's voice, but I don't sense any inconsistencies between his statements and his emotions, and there don't seem to be any contradictions in his testimony itself either. Hey, Angel, how you doing? Happy Tuesday. How you been? How's your day been going? And your week?
So that's it, huh?
Did you figure something out?
Your ability to sense emotions is making you focus too much on his feelings, Athena. But there's actually something he's been very vague about in his testimony. If you can clarify what he's feeling uncertain about with some evidence, you should be able to move forward from there.
You see, my week is going well. How about yours? It's going well as well. My Monday, it was busy, so I was tired yesterday. I overslept, so I didn't come on. But yeah, everything else been going well. I appreciate you for asking. Okay, that makes sense. I'll give it a try. I'll just update the mood matrix with the new information, and then we'll be ready to go. So I just need to present some evidence on what Owen is being vague about, huh? You got the, what is it, the fourth personality to come out?
I'll say it again since he's gonna say something.
Shisho had blood on his face and a knife in his hand. He was on the floor, and somebody was smushing something into his face. I couldn't move at all. I was so scared, I passed out.
So now let's see what Owen is feeling uncertain about. It should manifest as something Owen isn't being specific about.
What's the matter? Is this too tough for you?
No, I'm thinking. So stop distracting me. I think I can guess what Owen is uncertain about. I just don't know which piece of evidence will pull the info I need to the surface.
You can't solve this with a rigid thought process. Try needing your mind as well.
Needing my mind? It's not sober though, you know?
Looks like you've learned a thing or two about making soba at least.
You think? I've only been hearing about it all day today.
Well, even with that tiny bit of knowledge, you ought to be able to find your answer.
That Simon, he's figured something out again, hasn't he? And what does the sober making process have to do with what Owen is unsure about?
You
Let me see. He had blood on his face and a knife in his hand. Shouldn't that thing be going on?
No, this is basically just like a regular present evidence segment, but with the pictures.
He was on the floor and somebody was pushing something into his face. He leave it all. I was so scared I passed out. This statement here.
Yep.
You see, like, you can't really memorize the evidence because we do these days in court.
What's the answer?
Left. I think it's this.
The autopsy.
Wait, no. Left again. This. Yeah, that one.
Objection!
Let's put a name to the thing Owen's uncertain of, shall we? By identifying the murder weapon that was used to suffocate the victim. Fortunately for us, I spied a murder weapon right here in this crime scene photo.
Unfortunately for you, I spy nothing of the sort. And the police did not spy anything of the sorts during their investigation either. Pray tell, where is this murder weapon you see?
You don't see it because it no longer looks the way it did when it was used as a weapon. This is what the killer pressed into Master Tornado's face.
The noodles.
What was it? The noodles?
Yes, it was just actually the noodles.
Oh my goodness.
Take that!
The mystery person that Owen saw pressed soba into the victim's face, thereby suffocating him.
I grow weary of your tasteless jokes. How could anyone commit murder with soft, delicate soba?
I thought she was getting to the point.
The noodles would instantly fall apart if they were pressed into someone's face.
Yes, I agree. Well, I disagree. There is a way the soba could have been used to suffocate the victim. What? You will explain your theory at once, Miss Sykes. To kill Master Tornado, the culprit must have smothered him with the uncut soba dough.
Yep.
The culprit must have used the soba before it was cut into noodles. In other words, the murder weapon was raw soba dough. What? Order in the court. Yes, soba dough could definitely be used to suffocate someone, couldn't it? Are you all right, Prosecutor Sopmati? Hey, Dave, how you doing tonight? Hope your day's going well.
I was just meditating because I sensed Dave's presence. All is well. I was just letting the soul of the victim know that the accused will finally face justice, thanks to the idiotic lawyer before me.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Allow me to summarize your statements. As the accused was killing the victim, he was slashed in the face by the victim's knife. The weapon he used to suffocate the victim with was the dough in the dressing. He then disposed of the murder weapon by cutting the soba dough into noodles. Ah! Why you smore me? Afterwards, the accused put the victim's face into the bowl of soba noodles and broth.
I knew that was coming. I knew he was about to use that against them.
To wash off the blood that had dripped onto the victim's face from his own. And there you have it, the true sequence of events behind this foul affair.
Now, wait just a minute. Working is going pretty good. How about you guys? It's going well, Dave. I'm glad it's going good for you, especially for a Tuesday night. But that's good. I'm glad to hear it. I never once said that Mr. Wet was the culprit.
Who but the accused knows how to cut dough into noodles, Defense?
That's a very good point, Prosecutor Samadi. I heard that cutting soba dough into uniform noodles require considerable training. But then, what about the dying message? How do you explain that? The defendant wouldn't have known about Yuendo's own personality.
Perhaps the victim was simply playing with the cards, and they hold no other meaning. Perhaps he spelled out Owen's name in jest sometime before his murder.
That's true. From Owen's testimony, it's clear that Master Tonido cared for the boy. It appears we've arrived at a compelling conclusion. Taken together, all of these points paint a convincing picture of the defendant's guilt.
Hold it!
Owen, is there anything else you could tell us? It doesn't matter how small of a detail, anything will do.
No, you're scaring me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Owen. Auntie Athena didn't mean to raise her voice. I have to be gentle with him. I can't forget he's only 5 years old. No need to be scared, okay, sweetie? Just tell us anything you can remember.
Well, when I woke up, the person who killed Shisho was standing over me.
The judge is always so quick to end the case and say the person is guilty. Right, and most of the time he be having something to do if he want to end it real fast. He be ready to go.
Bleeding from their head.
Owen, you saw the killer's face? Oops, I did it again. So who was it? Owen, do you remember?
No, I don't know who it was.
I'm picking up some noise. That means there is still something to uncover in Owen's testimony.
I don't know what Owen saw, but suffice it to say, we are analyzing the dreams of a child. You've wasted enough of our time, Defense. Let it go and move on!
No, there is still discord in Owen's heart that needs to be addressed. Therefore, I can't give in here. Owen, do you think you can continue your testimony for us?
Okay.
I'll enter the new information and run an update then. Shisho had blood on his face.
Wait, you want me to read it?
You want to read it?
Yeah, okay.
Shisho had blood on his face and a knife in his hand.
Lisa, how's it going tonight? How you doing?
He was on the floor and somebody was smushing dough into his face. I couldn't move at all. I was so scared I passed out. And when I woke up, the person who killed Shisho was standing over me.
Doing well tonight. Thank you so much. Doing this Ace Attorney, we're gonna try to end it tonight, y'all. This case here. So if y'all can bear with us. Okay, he's feeling happy.
Grandpa's killer. How you doing?
Despite witnessing the culprit's terrible crime firsthand, Owen experienced a positive feeling, one of relief.
The person the witness saw was no stranger. Rather, it was the accused. Therefore, it is only natural that he felt some level of relief when he saw a familiar face. The fence, end this madness and sully your soul no more.
Owen, what did you see?
That nice smell! I love the smell of that perfume.
Bye-bye.
It's the smell of...
You can do it. Try to remember, Owen.
The smell of... Ah!
Owen! Well, he's going.
Here you go.
It seems Owen is now resting in the infirmary. They certainly have their hands full today down there. Let's continue with the trial.
Despite Owen's testimony, it is the opinion of this humble servant of the Holy Mother that the child's words were insufficient to clear the accused of suspicion.
But what about the scent of perfume Owen mentioned? I believe it's a clue that will lead us to the true culprit. But there are thousands of perfumes in the world.
It could even be the scent of the hair product the accused uses.
He does have one amazing hairstyle, so that's certainly possible.
That's yellow shit.
The witness is a 5-year-old boy. He cannot tell the difference between conventional perfumes and hair products.
Why couldn't you have gone for a crew cut or something, Bucky?
What's more, the only person who can cut soba noodles with such precision is the accused, and no other.
Oh man, how am I supposed to argue with that?
And so, the person Owen saw at the scene of the crime can only be... the accused, Bucky Wet!
Oh.
What?
Hey! I never use hair products or anything with a smell. If I wore something like that, the smell would get into the soba. Boom! Check it!
Mr. Wet, aren't you supposed to be rested in the infirmary?
Whatever! You think I'd let my soba stink of perfume? Try that chilled soba for yourself and see!
I believe we have no choice but to try it. Strictly for examination purposes, of course. Now then, let's dig in, shall we?
They greedy.
That judge always ready to eat. That was delightful. Well, I'm satisfied that there are no traces of hair products or perfumes in Mr. Wet's soba. First sweet buns, and now savory soba. What a delectable trial this has been.
This texture is different from the soba I had the other day. It reminds me of a dish we have in Korean called Bana Poon. Banu Poon.
What you think, Miss Chickadee? My soba's pretty good, isn't it?
It's delicious. Don't you think so, Simon?
still pales in comparison to his late father's cuisine.
Simon, why you always gotta be so hard on me?
Bailiff, take the defendant back to the infirmary at once for some rest.
Rest? Hey, I ain't a lump of plain old weedy udon dough, you know. I'm fresh like my soba. You don't let soba dough rest. It's about the 3 freshes of soba. Grind the seeds fresh, cut the dough fresh, and boil the noodle
Why he take off like that? Good grief, what a defendant. At least Bucky wasn't the source of the perfume smell. Wait, smelly perfume.
It looked like you remembered something.
The phrase smelly perfume reminded me of a certain somebody. Oh, and who might that be? There's only one person that comes to mind. The phrase smelly perfume reminded me of this person.
Prosecutor Seth Marty.
I'm not thinking of her, is it?
Yeah, it is.
She has 12 years of performances under her belt.
Take that!
Garu Tornado? Yes, she did smell very nice, didn't she?
Just a moment's defense. You would throw suspicion on Garu now because of a scent? Your Honor, there was no need to go along with these ever-changing claims of the defense.
I suppose their claims have been awfully inconsistent. The Garus could have been at the crime scene. Yes, but you'll get to see those balloons of hers if we call her back to the witness stand.
How vulgar! His Honor is not interested in such things.
Setting the matter of her balloons aside entirely, I do believe it's appropriate to ask Gairu some questions given the circumstances. This has nothing to do with her balloons, of course. Thank you, Your Honor.
Pukunka!
Thank you for calling this disciple of the Tornado School for Rakugo back for an encore. What's up, Yeety? How you doing tonight? We them boys. They must have won. When did they play?
No, they lost. I saw the score. They lost. They took a big answer.
It's me, the balloon artist you all know and love, Gairu Tornado. 1, 2, balloon.
Oh my god.
With wonderful balloon artistry. Your Honor, please. Now then, what would you like me to make for you this time? Actually, I called you back for more testimony. But I'm all talked out. This case has left me completely deflated. He said, go ahead, Shermanator.
Yeah. Guess who won? Guess who won? The jet!
What? You didn't find that funny? Anyway, what exactly is going on, Simon?
It seems the person who murdered Master Tornado was wearing perfume.
And you were the only person I could think of who wears perfume. Wait, you mean I'm a suspect now? Gairu, you knew about On, right? Oh, well, yes, I often play with him at Seashow's request. So that means you could have left that fake dying message, right? What? Just because I wear perfume and no On? You think I'm a murderer? Oh, how could you?
The witness is absolutely right. With no evidence but the distorted memories of a small child. It is outrageous of the defense to accuse this woman.
They lost bad. That's right. You don't even have any proof.
You may step down from the stand, Gairu. The defense does not have one scrap of evidence that connects you to the crime.
Wait just one moment. No, wait. I may not have proof, but Owen's testimony is still...
Enough! Please feel free to leave, Gairu.
But I'm so close. There must be something I can do. Well, if the prosecutor says it's okay, then I guess I'll be going now.
Silence.
Hoi, Gairu. You're an entertainer, aren't you? Once you go on stage, it's your duty to complete your performance, is it not? So what are you doing, leaving halfway through?
That's a bandage on Gairu's forehead. And since we know that Master Tornado's killer has a cut on their face somewhere...
Impossible!
How did you know, Simon?
I didn't, but I had to take a chance and see for myself. Otherwise, your theory would remain a groundless accusation.
Your Honor, Prosecutor Satmati. The scent of perfume and entry on the forehead? These things are completely consistent with Owen's testimony. In short, the mysterious individual Owen saw in the dressing room could have been Gairu. Miss Sykes, does this mean you are formally indicting this witness for the murder of Tafu Tornado?
Should your accusation prove to be false, I hope you are prepared to pay the price in full.
It's bad. Uh-oh, I got to look up that game. Look. Simon, what? I don't talk like a man.
Simon! What price?
Simon, what price is he talking about?
I thought that should be obvious. Prosecutor Sadmonk is saying he'll see to it you never stand in a court of law again. I must say, though, he knows how to make a trial interesting.
Just whose side are you on, Simon?
Go on, then. Into the deep end with you. You really have but one choice anyway.
Well, Miss Sykes, I'm waiting. With regards to the witness, Gairu Tornado, the defense wishes to indict her.
Not indict her. Actually, it was my client who did it.
There's no reason for me to hold back. Not if I really believe in my client. The defense wishes to formally indict Gairu Tornado for the murder of Tafu Tornado.
I have tried to be merciful, but now, not even your pleas will reach the Holy Mother's ears. You will have plenty of time to regret your decision in the pit of torment.
Except I won't need to. The person who murdered the victims was not Mr. Wet. It was Gairu Tornado. That bandage is... Hold on. The bandage is... It's just from a silly slip-up I made while cooking yesterday, that's all. What kind of extreme cooking were you doing to cut yourself on the forehead? How was work today, Shermanator?
That's how it was. That's exactly how it was.
You heard that, Siri?
That's exactly how it was.
Don't ask him nothing. Well, what can I say? That's what happened. You also don't have an alibi for the period before 4 p.m., do you, Gairu? But I really didn't know anything was wrong until Shisho was found dead. If you don't believe me, then with a twisty twist. In Bloom, there you have it, an adorable little kitty. How could you suspect a cutesy little balloon artist like me, Garu, I've been meaning to say this for a while now, but could it be that you don't have an eye for balloon art? Don't you think I know that? You didn't have to come out and say it. I'm the daughter of a great Rakugo artist. I never wanted to do stupid balloon art. I was supposed to be a Rakugo storyteller too, just like my late daddy. But the Shisho told me to do balloon art instead. I guess the victims thought she had no talent as a Rakugo artist either. So you're still gonna suspect a poor little thing like me? Please stop trying to skirt the issue. It all comes down to the scent of perfume and the cut on your forehead. You and the culprit in Owen's testimony share these two traits. You're dead set on accusing me, aren't you? Well, here's what I have for naughty little girls like you with a twisty twist. I'ma cut you, witch! Go ahead, make me testify all you want. When the truth's revealed, it'll be your balloon or mine that goes pop. Got it? Uh-oh. Oh my, is this yet another hidden personality? Simon, is everybody in the Tornado school like this?
How should I know?
Witness testimony. What I did before the murder. He out for the next 2 days.
Yeah.
He's glad about that. Yeah, I visited the dressing room during that time to make a courtesy call for my act. Shisho and Go. Let me slow down. Shisho and Owen were in there, but they were both snoring up a storm. I can't even read tonight. Shisho and Owen were in there, but they were both snoring up a storm. I saw the note Shisho left, so I just left. Didn't want to disturb him, you know. The perfume Owen smell must have been left over from when I visited. So Garu's saying she went into the dressing room, but then left right away?
Don't take her at her word.
Come on, do you really think I would? I'm just trying to figure out how to get her to talk about what really happened. Now, then, Miss Sykes, you may proceed with your cross-examination. Cross-examination. What I did before the murder. Yeah, I visited the dressing room during that time to make a courtesy call after my act.
Hold it!
A courtesy call after your... A courtesy call. A courtesy call after your performance, huh? Shut up. Shut up. Come to think of it, you end up making the same kind of visit.
We're getting that. I can't do it. Of course, the call.
I'm sorry, y'all. Shut up. God. Yeah, I listened to your master before and after your routine. That's just common courtesy with us Rakugo artists and entertainers. So that means you paid the victim a courtesy call before your performance too, right? What did you see at the time? He was having a drink and getting himself into a festive mood. He liked to say that drinking gave him a silver tongue. So he was already drinking by then? Uendo wasn't there in the dressing room yet at the time. He must have gone in there doing my act. Because when I went back, Shisho and Orin were in there, but they were both snoring up a storm.
Hold it!
Could you describe how they appeared? They were both stretched out on the floor, snoozing away. So sending the victim up and over the table must have been the culprit's doing. After all, who wouldn't stretch out on the floor if they could take a nap? Plus, that matches up with what Orin said in his testimony. But if he was asleep, how could you tell it was Orin? How did you know it wasn't Uendo? I've known the guy for ages. One look at his face, and I know which one I'm dealing with. I see.
You know which one?
I saw the note Shisho left, so I just left. Didn't want to disturb him, you know.
Hold it!
Where did you find your master's note? I don't know. I can't remember. Did you notice anything else unusual or out of place in the room? Well, there was the sake and the half-eaten manju on the table. But I didn't see anything else out of place or whatever in the room, though.
Mo, is that a fact?
Of course it is. What do you think?
Man, you didn't change anything around while you were in there.
I didn't do anything. Look, I'm telling ya. I didn't see anything funny near Shisho, and I didn't touch anything in the room.
Your boldness. I request that Geiru's last statement be added to her testimony.
Simon, what's a statement like that going to do for us?
Just play along and you'll see soon enough.
I'll have no problem with adding that to the testimony. Well, how about you, Miss Sykes? I have no problem with it either, Your Honor. What is Simon thinking?
He acted like he the defense.
I didn't see anything funny near Shisho, and I didn't touch anything in the room.
Hold it!
So I just want to confirm. You didn't see anything at all unusual or out of place anywhere around the victim? I already told you nothing. And you didn't touch anything at all in the dressing room? How many times I got to say it? No, I didn't touch anything. Wait, but then if she said she didn't see, what Uendo immediately saw when he checked the victim's body, does that mean it wasn't there yet at that time? Oh, hold on. I guess there was something. What is it? The soba making equipment was already there in the room. That means Bucky must have been there in the dressing room before me doing something. Thanks for none help. Thanks for the none help. Anyway, well, a new statement has been added, but she's still sticking to her guns.
She said she didn't see anything unusual in the dressing room. But that strikes me as a little strange on its own.
Really? Why?
If Master Tornado really is the one who left that, you think Geiru would have noticed it. And if Master Tornado wasn't the one who left it, then we must ask, who did? You know what I'm getting at, don't you, Athena?
I think so. I really appreciate Simon's help, but I've got to come up with the answer myself this time.
You don't even know. I think so. No.
I guess it's the last statement.
Yep.
Let me see. didn't see anything funny near Shisho, and I didn't touch anything in the room.
What was near Shisho?
Let me see. What was near Shisho?
Yep.
Those cards?
Mm-hmm. It's good. The other one was good.
Huh?
The other one was good.
Which one?
The one
This?
with the- yeah.
Objection!
Kairu, you said you didn't notice anything odd or unusual near your master. You also said you didn't touch anything in the dressing room. That's right. What about it? Then I wonder who left the dying message with the Corilla cards. Where are you going about? Hold on. Where are you going on about? It had to have been that Bucky. Sorry, but that's not possible. Because only 3 people knew of Yuendo's personalities. Yuendo, your master, and you. Eek.
If Bucky had left that card a message, he wouldn't have spelled out Owen. He would have spelled out Yuendo.
What it boils down to is this. As a member of the Tornado School, you, Geiru Tornado, are the only one who could have left that dying message. And as the person who left that message, it's clear that you are Master Tornado's killer. Ah, will you ever quit your yapping?
Objection! You are like wretches clinging to the spider thread of salvation. Allow me to cut that holy thread from the heavens and bring you back down to earth.
Would you quit bending whenever things start to go in my way?
Get off the music. Silence, child. Playtime is over.
What did you just say?
As the witness stated, she went into the dressing room and soon came back out again. But the victim's note was not the only reason she left with such haste. There was another reason that compelled Geiru to leave at once. Geiru, would you please relate said reason to the court?
There was a reason why Geiru had to leave the dressing room? Well, I didn't want to show this. Well, I didn't want to show you this, but I guess I got no choice. Keep your eyes peeled. Your hand is all swollen and red. What happened, Geiru? If you must know, I'm allergic to buckwheat.
Ooh.
What? She could have wore gloves.
Really? Is she breathing it in?
Allergic reactions to buckwheat can vary, but they're usually on the severe side. With Typhoon Tornado making soba noodles in his dressing, Geiru was lucky to still be alive, considering all the soba flour that was swirling in the air.
Good thing I left pretty quick. I managed to escape with just a mild reaction. So that means she touched it, ain't it? But I touched Shisho as he was being carried away. And look what it did to my poor hands. There must have been soba broth on his clothes or something. If I'd inhaled any of that soba flour, I'd have had a seizure. And it'd have been good night, Geiru. Never could have stayed in that dressing room for long. A person allergic to buckwheat couldn't be in a room with soba flour in the air. And certainly couldn't use soba dough as a murder weapon either. This isn't good.
You knew it would come to this, didn't you? That's why you never mentioned her allergy. As if I would do anything so underhand. I was simply trying to protect the privacy of this witness.
I'm sick of all these accusations. Why don't I just testify and get it all out in the open, yeah? Witness testimony. Gay rules, buckwheat allergy. If I come into the slightest contact with buckwheat. If I come into the slightest contact with buckwheat, I get an allergic reaction. And with that much silver flour in the air, that room could have literally killed me. Look at my hand. Just touching Shisho's body caused this much damage. There must have been silver broth on his clothes. But I never could have committed that murder in the dressing room. I still can't believe it. Nobody told me she had a soba allergy. Did you know, Simon?
Does it look like I knew? Protect the privacy of the witness, my foot! What a dirty trick!
Now what did we do? Oh my goodness.
There's only one thing to do. Put Prosecutor Sadmonk to shame with your cross-examination!
Right. No matter how small, I'll find us an opening and break her testimony down. Cross-examination. Gay rules, buckwheat allergy. If I come into the slightest contact with buckwheat, I get an allergic reaction.
Hold it!
You're not fibbing about this soba allergy of yours, right? Of course not. I promise on the grave of my father up in heaven. I can't even get you a doctor's certificate if you want. She seems to be telling the truth. I've had this allergy for as long as I can remember, but I never dreamt in a million years it'll clear me of murder. You'll come out of this smelling like a delicate buckwheat flower to boot. Well said, Your Honor. And with that much silver flour in the air, that room could have literally killed me.
Hold it!
I'll give you that there was quite a bit of flour scattered about in that dressing room. But you went in to pay your respects to your master regardless, right? Yeah, but like I said, I came right back out. I mean, the soba making tools were right there. You better believe I was careful not to breathe any of it in. But you still could have committed this crime if you held your breath while doing it. Don't be ridiculous. I would have suffocated to death before Shisho did. Yeah, I guess you're right. Jeez, get a grip, will ya? Look at my hand. Just touching Shisho's body caused this much damage.
Hold it!
Maybe there's a twist here, like you're actually allergic to dogs and not soba? You kidding? Bring my little juju me. Who's Jajumi. I mean, anyway, in here. I hug and squeeze like there's no tomorrow. I'm telling ya, I have a genuine, honest to goodness soba allergy.
Defense. The witness clearly has an authentic defense. The witness clearly has an authentic allergy to buckwheat. Any further deliberation on the matter would be meaningless, pointless, worthless.
You heard the man, lawyer girl. All right, fine. I was just starting to think the same thing myself. Doesn't mean I have to like it though. I probably got this allergic reaction on my hand here because I touched Shisho. There must have been soba broth on his clothes.
Hold it!
I have a question about that actually. If you're allergic to soba, does that mean you're allergic to the noodle broth too? Well, the buckwheat from the noodles can dissolve into the broth, so duh. Touching soba broth can be just as deadly for me. Don't you know anything? What an amateur. I'm sorry. Do I look like a doctor to you? Look. Anything that has soba in it, or anything that has touched soba, is like poison to me. So I never could have committed that murder in that dressing room.
Hold it!
So I just wanted to cover all my bases, but could the murder have possibly occurred somewhere other than the dressing room?
Objection. That is out of the question. By even asking, you show your complete disregard for all we have discussed until now.
Yes, I have to agree. The defense can't go around suggesting new premises about bases. Unfortunately for you, Shisho didn't take a single step from his dressing room around the time of the murder. How's she know? Well, that is unfortunate for everyone.
Gairo could not have possibly committed this crime in a room where soba was being made. Finally, the time has come for the last rites of the victim to begin.
Ah! What would Mr. Wright do at a time like this?
My hip itching.
Of guts. There's only one thing to do.
What are you smiling about? Has the pressure overwhelmed you?
Nope. It's just the worst of times are when the lawyers have to force their biggest smiles.
I see. You have no rebuttal, and so the only thing left to you is to smile.
Ooh, ho, ho, ho. That's where you're wrong. I do have a rebuttal. You're thinking around, Adina. Don't try to figure out how Geiru, who is allergic to soba, could commit the crime. Figure out how Geiru could be in that room and not have an allergic reaction instead.
Let me rest. Maybe if I were a lump of regular flour dough for udon noodles. But I'm fresh, like my soba, and don't you let soba dough rest. It's all about the three freshes. Grind the buckwheat seeds fresh, cut the dough fresh, and boil the noodle
He's blacked out! It appears to have been written by the victim. Allow me to read it. Resting. Do not disturb. Yes! That's the note I saw! After reading that, who wouldn't think Shisho was napping?
If you must know, I'm allergic to buckwheat. Men do. What if that certain piece of evidence doesn't mean what we think it means? If that's the case, I might be able to prove that Gayru could have committed this crime.
No matter how hard you search your mind, you cannot overturn facts.
Well, Miss Sykes, if you have no further objections, I'll hand down my ruling. There you go. True, I can't overturn facts. But what if we got our facts about a piece of evidence wrong?
Got our facts wrong? What are you talking about now?
And which piece of evidence do you mean, Miss Sykes? Please point it out to this court. This evidence proves that Gayru could have killed her master, even with her soba allergy. The judge must be salaried, right? Cause he should be ready to go.
It's no. It's not on this page. Yeah, it is.
Take that!
It's Master Tonito's note. The note?
Preposterous! What possible connection could there be between this witness's allergy and that note?
The answer lies in the true meaning of this note. Its true meaning. This note does not mean I am resting, do not disturb, as we assumed. But rather, it actually means this dough is resting, do not disturb it. Disturb it.
Wait a minute, Athena. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, Athena.
You're right. It doesn't. After all, as Bucky told us many a time, you don't let soba dough rest. Oh, what's all this jabber? What's all this jabber got to do with anything? This is it. The home stretch. This note and Mr. Wet's words have led me to the conclusion that Master Tonito was
making udon noodles.
Not making anything.
No, he was making udon noodles.
He was making udon noodles?
Yeah.
The victim, Tofu Tonito, was not making buckwheat noodles. He was making ordinary udon noodles instead.
Tokunka!
That layer of flour in the dressing room wasn't soba flour, but plain old wheat flour for udon. What is it?
Udon? I don't know.
So actually, it was totally possible for Gayru to be in that room and kill her master. Wow. Sound like a cat or something. What? But it's not. But if that's true, it changes everything. Your Honor, the defense requests that the flour in the room be tested immediately.
Objection! But soba noodles were found in the bowl, and Gayru did not have a... But soba noodles were found in the bowl, and Gayru did have a reaction on her hand. How do you explain those things?
Well...
Even were it udon flour instead of soba, you still cannot prove Gayru committed the crime.
But...
Don't lose your nerve now! Keep charging forward, or you'll feel my blade at your neck! At your back!
No, with the threats already, I got it. Talk about pressure. All right, Athena. Take a deep breath and go over everything again.
Oh, I know that face. It's forehead top.
I'm going to visualize the case from start to finish. I have to find conclusive evidence that Gayru committed this murder. What was Master Tonito making in his dressing room?
What was Tony making.
I said Tornado. Was it udon?
Yeah.
Mr. Tornado was making udon. By my logic, Master Tornado must have been making udon noodles in his dressing room. But something that at the crime scene indicates otherwise. What was found in the bowl on the table? Soba. Even though the master wasn't making soba noodles were found at the scene. So that means the noodles had to have come from somewhere. Wait a minute, one mysterious serving of soba's noodles? That sounds familiar. Where did the soba in the bowl on the table come from? Catering?
Can you see that on Silver Stock?
Master Soba Stock.
Yeah.
The soba noodles found at the scene were from the master stock of uncooked noodles. But then why would the culprit go out after her? But then why would the culprit go out of her way to cook that soba and put it in the bowl? Why did the culprit cook the soba noodles and put them in the bowl?
I think he really likes soba.
To hide the udon dough, whatever it is. What's up, King Paco? You said I cannot wait till next month. Soba was found at the scene. So that means the culprit must have taken the udon with her to hide it.
Oh, God.
But we're here choking. You all right?
I took him out of it.
Why did the culprit take the udon away and hide it? It must have been because she...
Yep, this one.
I haven't even been on there yet. I'll have to check it. Hold on, why did the culprit take the udon away and hide it? It must have been because she
This one.
killed him with the udon dough. I've been busy for the past 2 days. The murder weapon was udon dough. I really haven't been on YouTube all this time. That's it. The udon dough was the real weapon used to kill Tofu Tornado. And the reason why no weapon was found is because Garu got rid of the dough somehow. The real murder weapon was the udon dough the victim made. If we can find this dough, that'll prove my theory correct. And undeniably prove Garu's guilt. You said it's my new Steam Deck plus that I'm getting next month and tell you how it works with my new mic. Oh, okay, cool. It should be exciting.
Even if we could find this dough, what makes you think that it would prove she is the one?
We'll have to see how that works. Please recall Owen's eyewitness testimony, Prosecutor Samadi. If the injury on Garu's forehead was caused by the victim's knife, then Garu's blood must have dripped down on the dough used as the murder weapon. That would make the dough pretty conclusive evidence. Would you agree?
Nah, but where is this conclusive evidence? Let us hear your theory on where this murder weapon is.
Well, if I can't find the answer in the evidence I have on hand, we'll lose this trial. So how did Garu get rid of the udon dough? Think, Athena, what do you have that points to suspicious behavior on Garu's part? Now then, Miss Sykes, let's hear your answer. Where is the real murder weapon hidden?
Nice barking you did there. I assume you have the bites to back it up.
Stop distracting me, especially not right now. This piece of evidence can point us to the location of the hidden murder weapon.
Man, Black Quill so cool.
This picture here?
Nope.
It's not it.
I'm ashamed. On Black Quill, real cool. On Black Quill, real cool. On Black Quill, real cool. On Simon, real cool. On Simon real cool. Simon real cool.
What you mean?
Simon real cool. That's all me.
Talking about his statement?
Simon cool.
The invitation? Let me see.
Simon cool. Simon cool.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god.
Is it on this page?
Yes.
Uh-oh. It's this right here.
No!
It ain't it.
I was saying Simon a billion times. And you literally passed something that said Simon. You clicked on it. You clicked on it.
This here.
Yes.
Whatever.
Take that!
It said, you, because you have the brand, you should stick with the brand, but I'll let you know how it works. Yeah, I'm curious as well. Keep me posted on that. Gyru. Huh? What is it? I'm just an innocent girl. I don't know anything about a murder. Stuff that cute act in your balloon hat. Huh. You know how they be saying cuz. What's up, cuz? No, it's Gayru got rid of the dough she used to kill Master Tenito in a bold and daring way. She did it right in front of Prosecutor Blackquill's nose by feeding it to her dog. No, I
Of course! Now it all makes sense. I was puzzled as to why Gayru, who should know her own dog's eating habits, would feed Jijimu more than he could possibly finish.
Your Honor, please order an investigation of the yard right now. And what should the police at the theater be looking for exactly? Jajumu? Must have buried his leftover dumpling somewhere around his doghouse. He said, you scared King Paco. Dumplings that Gayru made out of the udon dough with her blood in it. Anyway.
This is preposterous.
I want to thank you, Simon. If you hadn't kept me going, I might have given up along the way.
What are you blathering on about? You still have work to do. Now, by your hand, finish this wretched case off, Athena!
You got it. Gayru, do you remember what you said will happen when the truth is finally revealed? When the truth's revealed, it'll be your balloon or mine that goes pop. Got it? Well, now the truth is out, and it looks to me like it's your balloon that goes pop. Ah. Uh-oh, you know, pop this.
That's it. Pukunka!
I'm a Rakuko artist. I was the one who was supposed to, inherit that name. But then she show. Where her head at? Why are my balloons busting? Daddy, are you mad at me? I've been a bad girl. I Are you ready to tell us everything now, Beirut? The whole reason I entered the world of Rikugo in the first place was to follow in my father's wonderful footsteps and inherit his stage name. What happened to her wig? Her wig? She took off the wig? His stage name? You don't mean?
Innuendo Tornado.
I knew I wasn't very good at storytelling, but I thought that if I did the stupid balloon thing like Shisha wanted, I'd inherit the name someday. But Master Tornado gave a name to his junior disciples. Yeah, that's why I took my revenge on Shisho during the show celebrating the name succession. So that was your entire motive? I doubt anybody else could understand, but inheriting my father's name was everything to me. It was my whole reason for living.
Of all the days you could have taken your revenge, why did you choose the day of the show?
Because I wanted to pay Uendo's back for stealing what was rightfully mine. I wanted to pin the blame on him at the show where all the Tenilo fans were gathered. But then Uendo tried to shift the blame onto Bucky Wet. And now we know the whole story.
There's just one more thing I want to know. Did you know Mr. Tornado was making udon in his dressing room yesterday?
No, I didn't. When I saw the soba making tools, I was worried about my allergy. But it was my only chance to get my revenge on the two of them. So I went ahead and did it.
So it was a premeditated crime, but in the end, you only went through with it on impulse. And then, the allergic reaction on your hand. Is it from touching the soba in the refrigerator with your bare hands? When you were tampering with the crime scene after your master's death?
Yeah. By that time, I wasn't clear-headed enough to worry about my allergy.
Gyro, how could you do all this, you idiot?
Gyro, get your desire to inherit your father's name. But what you really should have inherited from him wasn't his name, but his heart. His heart? Well, she did it. Do you have anything to add, Prosecutor Samadi? Any objections?
No, Your Honor. Miss Athena Sykes.
Yes, that's the first time he's used my name.
I shall be sure to remember your name.
Really?
It seems he finally recognizes you as a proper adversary.
Thanks. That's all I ask, Prosecutor Samadi. Looks like there are no further objections, bailiff. Please bring in the defendant. Ah, good. It seems you have made a full recovery. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Bookie Wet, not guilty. Another case won, you guys.
Dude, I'm getting tired of this stupid game, bro. This stupid debate.
Yeah. This court is adjourned. Well, she did it.
Did you accept it?
Nope, May 13th, 11:55 a.m.
Did it.
I thought it was that one dude
Did
with them personalities. This district court defended lobby number 6. Congratulations, Bucky. I'm so glad you were found innocent.
Thanks for everything, Miss Chickadee!
But it still stinks that you were accused of a crime you didn't commit. Did Endo have it out for you or something?
I don't think so. Endo said it was a spur-of-the-moment idea he got when he saw the soba-themed cards.
Simon, where have you been?
I stopped in at Endo's questioning. Only you, Bucky, could get framed for a crime on a whim. No way! I almost got convicted out of convenience?
Well, at least you've been completely cleared of all charges, so buck up, Bucky. On a more important note, what I really want to know is, why didn't Master Tornado let Gairu inherit her father's name?
What do you mean on a more important note, Miss Chickadee?
Ah, don't be such a wet blanket. Let's go with the flow. Now, come on. You think the master was trying to encourage her to quit the entertainment business?
Nah, that's not it. He didn't give a name to her because he wanted Gairu to find her own calling in life. To perform whatever she wanted without being bound by her father's name, or Kugo. Making Yunnan was his way of showing his support for her in our new endeavor.
So that's why he called you to be the theater, huh? Hold on. So that's why he called you to the theater, right? To teach him how to make udon?
A more roundabout way I've never seen, but that's Master Tornado for you.
So this entire incident happened because of a misunderstanding? How sad.
By the way, Gairu wasn't the only person Master Tornado was trying to cheer on. Even though the person in question still seems unaware of the Master's intentions. What? You talking about me? Come on, no way! All that old man ever did was criticize my soba!
That's not true, Bucky. There must be a way to make Bucky see just how Master Tornado cared about him.
Indeed.
What sober deed?
Yeah.
Take that!
Take a good look, Bucky. Whose name is on there as the holder of the title deed?
It's still in my name! Master Tornado was just up to one of his tricks when he said he stole the shop from you. He was trying to force you to grow into a truly capable owner in your father's stead.
He probably used some tough love on you so that the shop wouldn't just go belly up.
I see. I never knew. Oh, Master Tornado, I'm so sorry. Keep working hard, Bucky, and pay him back by living up to his expectations. Thanks, Simey, and you too, Miss Chickadee. One day, my soba's gonna be so good, it'll knock that old man's socks clean off. After all, I'm the 4th generation owner of Wet Soba, Wet Noodle number 4. Well, I'd better be getting back to my shop. I gotta get ready for the lunch rush.
Hold on. Could I place an order for delivery, Bucky?
Yes, Miss Chickadee?
Did you deliver a bowl of udon to Garu on behalf of her master?
You got it! I'll make sure it's got all the TLC Master Tornado would have packed in it too.
Thank you.
Well, see you. Be sure to drop by the shop sometime.
I will, and I'll bring the whole agency with me.
Man, Apollo, these noodles are dry. Yeah, they are.
Do us all proud, Bucky. I'll have the best soba in town wait for you when you come. Peace out.
Ah, it's nice to see somebody giving it. It's nice to see somebody giving it their all, isn't it? I wonder if I leveled up any thanks to this case.
Don't kid yourselves. The trial would have been a spectacle and a half had I not been by your side.
You don't know that.
For a lawyer who's versed in psychology, you're too full of weak points. You need to learn to analyze yourself more objectively.
Well, you could just teach me your famous mind trick, Simon.
No.
Ways to shut someone down, and why not?
Because the more pesky lawyers there are, the harder my job becomes. So it's in my best interest for you to remain green forever.
Hey, what about what's in my best interest, huh? Besides, weren't you the one who had the wool pulled over your eyes by Uendo?
Must you remind me? How could I have known Uendo would do time sober?
Hey, speaking of time sober, I just thought of something funny.
Oh goody, I can't wait.
Okay, here it is. In time sober, why didn't my number 9 get counted? Come on, do you know Simon?
How should I know?
Because 7, 8, 9. Oh my goodness. Corny joke. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Oh, TFL! That I should have known. Come on, let's go get sober or something and go home.
Your treat? Say that again.
Okay.
I'll treat you to 50% of the tab. And don't you forget, you still owe me for that manju.
Really, Simon? It wouldn't hurt for you to pay for me every once in a while, you know?
Quit squawking and start walking, Athena.
Hey, wait for me! I said, hey, wait for me!
Wait for me!
It may still have a ways to go as a lawyer, but just like Mr. Wright, Apollo, and Simon before me, I'm going to get there someday. After all, I've inherited their passion for our courts and the law. J. Pool affair, I can do this.
J. Pool affair.
Shut up. Look, I took French in high school, y'all. You know I didn't get that far. Look. Be quiet.
Okay,
Be quiet.
okay.
Be quiet.
How you try the case, though? Was it good? So did you,
The case was fine. How y'all enjoyed the case?
J Pooh's back.
J Poo. J Poo. Look, I can have a nephew named J Poo. We call him J Poo. Anyway, but I appreciate you all for watching tonight, watching these shenanigans. So yeah, we finished the case. I don't know if you want to start. When you want to start the new
I
case?
haven't even beat the first.
Oh my goodness! But yes, it'll be a few days for the next case. Y'all got me in Zelda for the next few days, so we'll do the champions ballot. But yeah.
That Hyrule Warriors game fit come out too.
Oh yeah, Hyrule Warriors. I'm trying to do that before that come out. So that comes out on November 6th. So we should be done by then. All right. Leonardo was in the chat. Angel. Dave, Lisa stopped by. Yeti. King Paco. Thank you for chatting. Yeah, we'll see about that. Your new items when they come. I might you have to remind me of when you're gonna go on stream when you get them. But yeah, I appreciate everyone else for watching as well. If you're watching, you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'd appreciate you go ahead and subscribe. Also, if you don't mind hitting that like button for me. I will talk to you all on the next one. Good night, everybody. Have a good day tomorrow too. Talk to y'all later.